So hi everybody. So this is a very different webinar for today where I have Kirti who is joined and I have Sowmya as well. And Aishwarya is just joining in. And we're going to have a chat with these moms because I keep getting a lot of comments on Instagram and it becomes very, interesting to chat with them. And I'm calling this series Ask Me Anything. And what I'm also going to do is I expected more mommies to be there, but as mommies, we don't know what's going to happen. I mean, we need somebody to always take care of our child. And if there is no backup, then it gets difficult. But I'm so happy that Kirti is here with us with her baby. And Sowmya is trying to figure out the audio part of it. And Aishwarya has just joined in. Aishwarya, just to let you know, your audio is not on. So just figure it out, or else it'll be difficult for us to have a conversation. And in this session, what we are going to do is we're going to chat up, understand what's happening, what's their pain points, because a lot of mommies have a lot of issues which are same in nature, right? So it becomes very easy when you watch this video, once it's uploaded on YouTube, that, oh, this is a similar problem, not just with me. It's also with Kirti, it's also with Rashmita, it's with Sowmya, it's with Aishwarya, and many more mothers. So that's the reason I thought, instead of having webinars like I've done in the last 5 weeks, why not do something interesting and different? Because it will be a one-way communication always, whereas right now it's a two-way communication. I can not just hear you, but see you and much more. Also, what I've done is, because I don't have my 15 mommy group today, I will also at the end pick up the phone and read through few chats on Instagram where I have had questions, and maybe your questions would come up. If you have not sent it, next time ensure that you send your questions. Maybe it'll get picked up and I'm going to answer them too. So let's start with Kirti. I am unmuting you, Kirti. Okay. Kirti, I'll have some questions for you. You can answer them and then we can go ahead. So, Kirti,
Yes.
where are you from? Which city and which state?
I'm from Sangamner. It's near Nasik, Maharashtra.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm just 24 years old.
Okay. And how old is your baby?
1 year.
Okay. So, how has been your food journey with your baby? Because your baby is 1 year. Your baby should be, almost eating everything when compared to
Just a second. Sit here. He wants the phone actually.
That's okay. You can answer.
Yes. In the beginning, like, the journey was very good. He used to eat everything. I used to give him everything and he used to, take it. But from last 2-3 months, he's spitting it out again and again.
Okay.
I used to give him everything. Yes.
Any specific food that you observe which he spits out?
Sweet, mainly sweets.
Okay. Can you go further and explain me what do you mean by sweet? Can you
Like,
let's do this. Since your baby is requiring attention, calm the baby down. Till then, I'll talk to someone.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Sowmya,
Yes.
yes. Sowmya, you'll have to tell me, where are you from?
Yeah,
Are
sure.
you? How old is your baby?
Okay. I'm actually feeling so bad. My video is not getting enabled. Okay, never mind. So I'm from Bangalore location, and I'm a working mom. I'm 32 years old. So I have a son. His name is Randhir. So yeah,
And how
that's
old is
pretty
Ranveer?
much. He's as same as Azriel, almost same.
Okay, he's 15
1.3.
months.
Yeah,
15 months. Okay.
yeah.
And Sowmya, when did you start solids for Ranveer?
Okay, his name is Randhir. So we started solids. yeah. So started solids from when he was 6 months old. Solids as in we started with ragi porridge, the traditional way. My mom made it, and we started with that. And along with that, slowly with all the vegetable purees and fruit purees, and after that, a little bit of the general foods that whatever we have, right? Based on that, we slowly improved it because based on the texture, he started accepting those food as well. So now we are feeding him mostly whatever food, home food that we prepare and eat. He's almost adjusted towards that. Yeah, that's about when we started the solids for him.
And what is your right now concern? Like, where do you see, or any question that you have
Hmm.
that you want me to answer or share my experience
Yes,
in
yes.
this area?
Absolutely. So certain food types, the way the textures, right? I'm a bit concerned about the textures because he eats any texture which is not little solid. He likes something which is really soft and kind of liquid kind. I don't know how to describe it. He doesn't like to have anything which is dry. Okay, yeah, maybe that's the right term. He wants
Let me
something
let
little
me
watery.
let me simplify that for you. Okay, clear
Sure, sure.
soup
Yeah.
is watery. Okay,
Can you repeat that?
clear soup, vegetable
No, okay.
clear watery.
Okay,
Let me tell you.
not. Okay,
Okay,
go
let me
ahead.
go to the
Sorry.
next. Okay, so that is something that he will have, right?
Yes, he has such food.
Now, cream of mushroom is a little thicker than the first one.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hummus is still thicker.
Okay.
Okay. Would he eat hummus?
I haven't tried that, but whenever I'm feeding him something like a breakfast that we prepare, it can be something which is of rice kind of a dish, not a sambar and
You
curry and
tell
things
me
like
the
that.
name of the
Rice
dish
with
because there will be a lot of
okay,
people who
maybe yeah, maybe a South Indian lemon rice and stuff like that, which is little dry
puree,
because it doesn't have
spele
correct,
bath,
correct.
different
Huh,
things.
bisibalabat and all, it will be easy for him because it's similar to rice and curry, right? So such food
Doesn't
he
like
eats.
textures which are more
Huh,
dry. Basically, what
correct,
happens
correct.
is when I make biryani at home, the rice is still soft. But you go to a
Hmm,
restaurant and eat, it is par cooked, right? It's
correct,
hard.
correct.
The rice is hard. It's 80%. Because what happens is they make it in a bulk. Now, the question for you is when did you introduce rice in his diet?
Probably when he was 8 months old, I believe so. I'm
And did you
exactly
start
yeah, maybe, yeah.
sure that he is
Hmm.
not eating when he was 8 months old?
Yeah, slowly we have introduced that also. Like he eats, but he is not comfortable eating dry kind of rice. Even then when I cook the rice, right, I take the softest part of it and mash it and make it softer so that he can eat it, like swallow it without any uncomfortable feeling. But sometimes he doesn't like dry.
Okay.
Otherwise he comfortably eats anything which is kind of liquid, kind of like dal khichdi and stuff like that, right? That kind of a texture.
Okay. So, what I would suggest, Kirti, is give him time. Okay. Because if it is
Hmm.
one particular thing, then, I would suggest is give him with a combo. Like, for example, some people
Hmm.
would eat only roti plain and they are okay with it
Hmm.
and will eat sabzi separately. So if you
Hmm.
think that he's not eating lemon rice as is, give him time, or after every 1 week, right? Keep repeating it without a side. So when I'm saying side, let's say if you
Okay.
make a chutney or a dahi, like you're given curd, or give him a curry,
Hmm.
which will soften that, which will allow you to at least feed him, like introduce him as is. He doesn't eat, give him with whatever you can. So that what happens is you're not running behind options just because he's not eaten. So you're already
Right,
prepared
right.
for he's not eaten it, then this is the alternative for that day. And you repeat the same again the next seventh day. So let's say you put it a habit that let's say Sunday or Monday is your most easy day, which I will not say Monday is. So decide
Yeah.
a day for yourself and make that every seventh day repeat it and see, is there a pattern change? If you don't see, then, move it to a month. So first make it 4 weeks. Write it down.
Mm-hmm.
So start with 4 weeks. From 4 weeks, move it to a month. In case you see 4 weeks, the things are still the same. After a month, continue the month thing again for 4 times. Okay. Post that again
Okay.
to the week based and see how things change.
Okay.
Okay. So now you have to now understand your son and make changes. So I have just uploaded the video on YouTube on Picky Eaters. So to share my experience,
Okay. Okay.
Angela never ate papaya puree as a baby. She
Okay.
just threw it out. Like ample of times I've tried it. And once she was 3 years old, every time I love papaya. And I would give it to her, but she would never eat it. Right.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
and I have, but I always do a point that every time I eat, I ask her. I don't stop from not asking just because she doesn't. So that's a norm that we follow in our house, that, okay, let's say there's something that she doesn't like. Like, for example, curd. She doesn't like curd the way it is. So you bring it from a market and give her, she'll not eat it. But she will eat curd when it is a raita along with biryani.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
We have not yet introduced curd to her with sugar. So the other day we were eating dahi vada and my husband said, give her a taste. So I was like, no, she doesn't like it. Then I was like, oh, no, I can't say that, because we have never given her curd in a sugar-based thing. And now we don't know whether she has the taste buds to it. Like, it's a pre-assumption that we have just because we have seen, okay, my baby doesn't eat. So as mommies, right, it's very important that, yes, we know what our babies don't eat, but it's okay. I mean, we introduce, the person will say no. The baby is going to say no. Like, 2-3 bites, and then, it's going to happen. So let's not completely eliminate that food from our child's life. It's like we have to bring that back. It's simple. Now, just because your child is not going to like maths when goes to school, will you stop it? Right? We're not.
Absolutely no. Yeah.
Like, for example, you are a Kannadiga, right?
Right.
So let's say you move to Maharashtra and you go to school, you have to learn Marathi. Now, what are you going to do with it? We're going to ensure that, the child is having to learn. So that's what we need to also follow in the food habits of a child. Because if we are going to not have it, it's not going to also reach out to our babies or children, whatever it is, to do with food as well. So that's my perspective, because that's what I do with Azriel, because Azriel does not like broccoli in its as-is form.
Okay.
I say broccoli in its as-is form is the floret, and if I steam it and give him, he doesn't like it. So I try different variations, soup, cutlets, or completely chopped into real small bites, or mix it with multiple things so that broccoli's flavor is not high on its notes. See, what is food? It's a play of different flavors, different taste notes.
True. It sometimes when I see the videos that you post, right, it's really, hey, can you see me? I try to enable my
Yes,
video. Is it
I can.
okay? Okay, finally. Hi. Hi, Azzy.
It's actually his nap time. So I'm sure what he
Okay.
plans to do.
Okay. My son, he was just sleeping. My dad just got him up. Like he
Oh.
got awake and he's holding him.
So
Hello.
I love puliogre. So I've brought puliogre of
Okay.
and I've kept it, and I've not got
Okay.
to make it. So someday I'll make it and taste. Give him as well.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I was saying like the videos that you posted, definitely it gives kind of a motivation, like to try out different recipes. But then it's really tough working and trying out different things. But these kind of definitely gives motivation, right? So it helps to try out new stuff.
Samya, because what happens is in the day-to-day life, see, I wouldn't say that I'm not keeping occupied. Luckily, because Luckily, because of the business and I can work from home and the team is there, my intervention into the role that I play is minimalized. But thinking every day what to make new itself is a challenge. So when I started
True.
the channel, the objective for me as a personal goal was I want to ensure my child or my baby has variety. Because when I plan food for my family, which I have shared during my webinars, is you will not see that even my family would repeat things. Like for example, if I'm making paratas, like every alternative we have paratas. Okay, so it started with beetroot paratha, carrot paratha, palak paratha, methi paratha. So there's no repetition. Pumpkin paratha. So I can keep going on and on and on. So what happens is
Right.
you're continuously replenishing your body with different things which are there, and it's not like me being a vegetarian, non-vegetarian, I can give you so many options of vegetarian. Like I was just telling my one of my vegetarian friends yesterday was that I think it's good that I am a non-vegetarian because see, I exactly know how halim is. It's amazing. And the thing is, okay, I want Azriel to have halim. So I was like, okay, let me do the veg version of it. Because I know what goes in it, right? And what is the texture. So I'm like, okay, what vegetable comes so close to that flavor is what I'm focusing. And I'm really, waiting to cook it because I've just soaked everything. And I'm like, okay, I'll do it. And let's see how it comes. And if Azriel has it, then, that becomes another addition.
Yes.
So for
True.
me, it became like, a goal for myself to create something new. And in that process, I think I'm able to help a lot of mothers because it is really exhausting to think what to do next.
Yeah. We end out of options. What next?
Run out of options. Like, see, it's like this. I mean, as women, we like a lot of options. This is like I think a behavioral thing for a woman. So you go to shopping, you're not going to end up in one shop. You have to see multiple. So I think it becomes very relatable that food also, we need options. I mean, since you're in Bangalore, there are so many restaurants. You're not going to stick to only one restaurant.
Yeah.
Like I've been in Bangalore for
True.
4 years, Sowmya.
Oh, nice.
So,
Nice.
being
Okay.
in the metro, you have so many cuisines, right? You can try Korean, you can try Thai, and all these have different flavors, and your baby's palates need to be adjusted. Like, for example, right now, right, the generation that you see, people want to explore. There is a lot of rush towards travel happening. So, I'm sure when your son is going to grow up, he wants to also go, but he shouldn't be going out and not exploring palates that are different. He shouldn't be searching for an Indian restaurant. Rather,
True.
ready
Yeah.
to explore, because that is what exploration is. It's not limiting yourself into anything. So that's why
That's right.
as mommies, we have to start it young. I keep talking. I think we who is connected on my channel, we need to reach out to more mothers, more people who are going to have babies, and when they are going to start solids, they need to start it right. Otherwise, after 1 year, 2 years, it's not that they can't be corrected. There are course correcting
It's
measures
difficult.
to it, but why wait for that? Is my
True.
thought.
Yeah, yeah. And it gets difficult too, right? As you mentioned, to correct at the
Somehow
later
what
point.
right now, as a lady, our sole responsibility is not limited to the role of being a mother. We want to also be professionals. We want to, do multiple roles. And that will have limitations when it comes to, okay, then you will compromise a particular role in the rush for it. And that's why always it's better to seek help. That's why when I started my sign up program of Food Chart, I feel saying that why are you taking the stress? Just take it. I have taken it. I have made it. Right? You just take it and run with it because it's you get the variety. Okay, your baby doesn't eat. You make notes of it, but you at least have something handy. It's like a manual. Why do you want to do anything else?
True.
Soumya, I'll just put you on mute and let's
Sure.
do this.
Yeah.
We have less than a minute. Let us reconnect because I had to ask you guys to reconnect, but I just missed it at 6 o'clock because we are running short of time. Okay, so let's reconnect. I'm just ending the call. Okay, and
Okay.
keep
Okay. Sure.
start
Yeah.
with you after this. And Soumya, if I have more questions, please keep them.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. 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 Yeah.